just watched a really cool game, really cool match. We got another one against ThatOneGuy versus Fullalizards coming up. You know, your day could be going good. I had a tech rehearsal this morning, and then I went to an audition, which went terrible. So now I'm here talking about fun mystery race games.
This game that we're about to play, I pretty much knew they hadn't seen it, but you always got to make sure. Um,
Um, I think, yeah, I think these cards are not as up to date as they should be.
or are they not
Because
showing? Oh no, it's not the first time. Yeah, there's something up with last year's info. I gotta fix that. Um, so this is actually that one guy's second mystery tournament, and more than second.
they've been around for a few tournaments, but this is their second mystery tournament. Because they did, I want to say they entered a Steam tourney and then Gamesgiving.
Yeah, they've been around for a little while, but I think it just happened to be right after mystery tournament ended. So
Mm-hmm. Which is always an interesting time to join the community when we have our other side tournaments. But then Fullalizards, very much. Oh, Jolly tournament. That makes sense. Fullalizards been around for a while. Finished second. I didn't know. I didn't realize Fullalizards took second place in a tournament. And
yeah,
that was
they were the
that was their.
powerhouse of some older tournaments, but
But from Fulla is one of those competitors who can get really hot or sometimes be really cold. Looks like they've had 3 top 8s in their history, but they've also had some times where I think they went 0-2.
yeah, I mean it's all luck of the draw, I suppose. Um, you never know what you're gonna get.
So this is going to be a very interesting matchup.
Wow, and the game is offline, but luckily both FVO and I have it, so they'll be able to get it to him.
Oh, wonderful.
That's incredible that happened. Also, this game is so obscure. So that one guy needed a screenshot, and I found one eventually, and then I just went to go add the image for the game, and my wife helped me get a lot of those, and it's the same screenshot because this is probably the only one that exists online. So
At
I
that
love
point, it might
that.
have just been easier to launch the game on your own computer, take a screenshot yourself, and share it.
It probably would have been, honestly. This is incredible. This game was a lot of fun. A little weird, a little silly, but a lot of fun.
You know, a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. And we have the wonderful goal of beat World Zero.
That's a first. I don't think I've ever seen Beat World 0 as a goal. That's somehow it's somehow better than Beat World 1 because it doesn't give you too much information about like the difficulty of a game. Like before you even start, you can mystery tip, like suss out like the difficulty of a game simply just by the goal. Like if you get a puzzle game that is like beat the 7th puzzle, you know you're in for a time.
It's true.
Or if you get like a goal of beat World 1, that might come with the assumption that there might be hard game overs, levels might be there might be a lot of different levels within World 1. So those little subtle hints in a goal and in the pace spin that you can try to like suss out some information from.
While they get the game, I actually am gonna reveal what the game is.
Ooh.
Because there's no way anybody knows it, and it'd be cool if anyone did. And just looking at the pace spin gives you some interesting ideas of how you might control this game, considering there are only 2 controls listed.
Ooh. Okay, so we got a mouse game.
No, Exuno is Beat Puzzle 6, but still pretty scary.
I'm gonna make sure all of my goals in the future Infernal Translator are just beat Shlomo.
Yeah, believe it or not, little stickmen are enemies and they will shoot you actually does kind of need to be stated because, like, it's difficult to tell. It's a little weird.
I'm actually really excited to see what this game is now. Well, what it looks like based off of all of this like pre-information.
Yeah, we had more matches than expected and still have a lot of testing to do, but I think if I had a little bit more time, I might have played this longer and extended the goal. And we still, you know, in future years, that's always an option.
This goal, part of why this goal is World 0 is because World 1 introduces new mechanics and I was too lazy to type them in the basement. So it's just like... And that's 0, that's fine.
This goal would have been longer, but I just didn't want to keep playing this game. There are too many mechanics for me to type out. I mean, that is preventing me from writing more entries for some other games I found.
Yeah, somehow in this tournament before there was the game Devil Dice and whatever it's called when it's on the Wonder Swan PlayStation version, it's called Devil Dice. But like, I played that game and I thought, wow, this could be okay for MTE, but I was like, there's no way that I can describe all of these mechanics in a reasonable to read pastebin. But apparently somebody thought they could. It's been in MT before, but I just like was playing it and I just thought, I cannot say how to play this game because there's way too much going on.
Alright, I'm going to say it again. We're getting our racers still set up. So just a few more passing moments and we'll get to see the start of this race.
Yeah, and I think this will be fairly quick because, you know, this could have gone to anyone, but I think these two are pretty strong players. So this is going to be a race to the finish, a fight to the finish.
Is there a chance that they might both finish under 15? Is that at risk here?
I don't know. I mean, if it does happen, then we'll do the needful, as they say. I haven't seen... I'll have to look at what my test time is. I think we're ready to show it on screen. Oh, I gotta change that cropping for Fullalizards, but this game is Strange Attractors 2. The game that we all have heard of and love and know so well.
Yes. This is the second of the running series of Strange Attractors.
You always know you're in for a treat when the game comes from just like some dev's website and not some normal game platform.
So it's not like from Itch or Steam.
No, this is just like on the dude's site as far as I can tell. And we even just had to send it to them from our computer, so I guess maybe the game is not up anymore. I'm not sure.
This might be the last official time this game gets played in the world.
Yeah. Well,
This is...
I'm ready to... oh, I gotta actually set this goal. If we have to upload stuff to archive for future preservation, we've done it before. That one guy is eager to ready, but now I have set the goal and now he can ready. There you go.
So I'm guessing this game just starts you at World 0, or you get to pick the world.
That's the first world, yeah.
Yeah. But it's called World 0 and not World 1.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the guy just likes programming or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's like how there's the ground floor, and then there's floor 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so magnet-based. You're basically controlling your polarity to an object in the middle, and it looks like after you collect the item, you have to go to the goal.
Yeah, and you don't even move the mouse around. Like, it's just whatever's in the level is gonna attract and repel is gonna do that when you click left and right click. So you're not even really choosing a localized place. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah,
look at that orbiting strats. This is incredible already.
It's the tiny flicks. Oh, now we get into introducing even other objects that it can get attracted to.
Yeah.
And if you attract too much, they start to get in the way because you start getting a clump of balls next to your ball.
It's true. Really good point. And then if you hold, neither of them have done this, but if you just like hold attract and you have any momentum in a direction, which normally you do, you'll just kind of orbit the thing that you're holding, and that can kind of be easy to propel yourself in a certain way to get to the exit. Nice.
The exit kind of just looks like an upside down trampoline.
Well, what I love about the exits in this game is that you continue your momentum through to the next screen, which is just fantastic. This game's actually really cool. I think
some lore on Mythical 9.
That's weird. This game's pretty fun. I liked it a lot. I feel like Dwarf would like this. Maybe I'm wrong.
I can see why someone would say this is annoying, because at least just looking at that one guy's screen, just trying to line up your basic shots sometimes seems a little bit difficult to wrap your head around. I'm also so what are like the other mechanics like that happen in World 1 that you didn't want to include in the goal FFAO?
I don't remember. I think there are lasers and then there are switches that toggle the lasers off. Something like that.
Switches does sound annoying. Switches are never... No one's into that. No one's into switches.
Yeah, it's all about Steam Decks.
Absolutely. The modern era. That one guy doesn't understand the hold strats. The hold strats are really useful.
But is still lining up and getting some good spots in. I've honestly lost track of who is in the lead.
Me too.
I think it's that one guy.
They're certainly on different levels. Yeah, I think Fulla's in the lead, actually.
Fulla's leading, okay.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, these levels, I wish there was at least like a 3-1 or whatever in the corner.
Yeah, I got a 26-36. I said it was too wonky for top 8, but I'm excited about how many worlds there seem to be in this game.
Yeah, but Fulla going crazy. Yeah, 0-6. zone complete.
Yeah, so Fulla's really pulling pretty far ahead now at this point.
I'm just looking at some of these. So it looks like there's 3 zones in a little area. And each area or each zone has a set amount of levels.
I think there's more than 3. I could be wrong.
Well, I was just looking at, like, because when they entered, only 1/3 of, like, that little area filled in.
I'll have to look again.
And I don't know if that's considered World 0, all of those 3 chunks.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, no. That one guy missed the little hallway.
Okay, so there is just 3 zones. So essentially, Fulla is 1/3 done with the goal already.
Wow. Zone completed, yep.
And that one guy getting.
Oh yeah,
moving
there are
on
just
to the
3,
next-
that's right.
I could have read the
Fulla's
pace bin,
thing.
but I'm not racing, so that's too hard.
The enemies are very threatening. He's now at 96 HP. You know?
Oh, you have an HP meter?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. So there are these little guys that shoot you, but like they basically might not even like. Might as well
I'm
not
guessing
be
in
there.
Area 0, it's probably not as significant as, like, if we get later on in the game, which unfortunately we will not.
Yeah, the lasers do real damage. It's like 10 or 20 or something.
They're just like little mosquitoes.
Yeah, and you can just like destroy them, and they don't make it, unfortunately. I don't know what the lore is, who these people are, but taking on a giant, to them,
Okay.
floating ball is probably a bad idea.
I think I have the lore for this game. You ready, ID?
Are you, like, from an official source?
No. From what I think it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so you are a scientist.
Okay. That's all you need. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I can see that.
You don't know how long I was holding on to that. I was holding on to that to bring that back.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't even know if the official source is even there anymore. The download server.
That's right. That's right. This is no longer available for download on the internet.
I played this like a month ago, and now I can't anymore.
Oh, Fulla is getting stuck. Can't get into the goal. Losing
One guy's
HP.
moving ahead pretty well now, actually. I think has a good handle on things, but it's going to be difficult to pull ahead at this point.
I don't know. Only has 98 HP.
Yeah, you better look out.
He bounces. Oh, yeah, because this is. Yeah, I definitely agree that this is starting to get annoying. Of just like not being able to control the areas, but that one guy is now caught up.
Wow.
Did get an HP back, but Fulla also got that HP back, so has the HP lead on that one guy.
I don't think we need to worry about that. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All
The
right.
real part, get into the exit.
Okay, they're both through. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is close.
The race of a lifetime.
And this is only the second zone of World 0.
So we probably won't do under 15.
I don't think, but I think it's going to be close. Like, I'm assuming both of these racers will finish probably like 16 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, it took me longer than I remembered. My time was 26 minutes. It wasn't as short as I thought it was. But there were definitely quite a few levels where I had everything and then just needed to get to the exit, and it just wasn't happening.
Oh, Tog trying to go with the slow strat and missing the little, I guess, star bit. Scientist gem. But that one guy is technically taking the lead, has 10 of the star bits versus Fulla's. Well, now Fulla has 10, so they're back to tied again. Yes, Sciencium. That makes sense.
Yeah, Unobtainium.
Thank you, Bright Shadow.
That's out now, isn't it? New avatar. Anybody see that? I don't think I'm gonna. It's like 3.5 hours long. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of
Wasn't the
time
first
that I
one,
could
like,
be using
also
to
that
play
long?
Strange Attractors too.
All right, Fulla moving on.
Oh, so is that one guy. Oh my gosh.
They are neck and neck.
There's only one thing to get here, but it's right in the middle. Pretty far away from any influence.
And just trying to, like, line up. Oh, I
There
think
it
that
is.
one guy, yeah, but Fulla already moving on.
Oh, that's the end of the zone.
But can you get it? It's so hard. Fulla completes zone area 2, zone 2.
Nice. That one guy completes area 0, zone 2.
Oh, now we introduce the biggest problem, squares. So they're no longer circles.
There were squares in the last level, or there
Oh.
were diamonds at least. I don't know if they were oriented as squares, but they were the same shape.
Well, that one guy has now taken the lead. But Fulla is still right back in there.
This is an incredible race.
Oh, but Fulla takes some damage. Is down to 99 HP.
So there are some levels in this zone where there's multiple screens, and you kind of go off to the left and the right, and you have to get all the things over there and then come back, and you're still in the same screen technically. That's a little different.
Oh, is Tog gonna go for the boost? Spinning? Spinning?
No. He's got the piece lead. Okay, now they're tied on pieces. Oh, there it is!
Oh, and then Fulla right
Oh.
behind.
Oh my
This
gosh! We don't know why the enemies are there. They do 1 damage and they're just kind of there to hang around.
Look, they have... I'm gonna say those tiny enemies have a strange attraction to your main character.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's 8 out of 8. That's a pretty significant lead. Significant by this race's standards.
Oh, and getting to that end goal much faster.
Oh no, look at this hellhole right here. Okay.
Gosh. And I'm still like, there's the one enemy that is just there, gone now. This is basically pinball.
Yeah, I do think that you would... So the thing about this game is you could look at this and be like, it's just random. At this level, it's not. But it is a game where if you did play it randomly, you'd have a better chance of winning than maybe a different game. But I don't think that means that there's no skill involved. Yeah, because that one guy is immediately now on the bottom of this circle. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Hel-
getting
held the attract too long, got stuck in the billiard pocket.
getting bumper blocked.
Oh, almost out. Fulla could catch up.
Get in there.
Oh no! Okay,
Is
okay. Out of there. Look at that thin little tunnel you gotta get into. Oh, look at that.
Gets it. Oh,
Expert control. Using the bounce to the advantage. Says, nope, I'm gonna come around this way instead. That was on purpose. Wow, and this is actually pretty impressive.
what control?
Okay. This is clean.
Yeah, but now we're getting to the point because I think there's only maybe 2 or 3 more levels in this zone.
Yeah, well, they haven't done the one where they have to split off to the side yet. I know that exists, so there's at least one more. Also, there's 30 pieces on this stage, so a lot to do.
They're clumped up in 6s though.
Yeah, except these ones in the middle, and these are the ones with these bumpers.
Yeah.
These bumpers are killers.
Fulla now just needs to get into this little
Oh my
pocket.
gosh. Getting bumped in all the right ways. There we go. Oh, no. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, that one guy has gotten a very good mastery of the controls of the attraction and on attraction.
You have acquired the star vacuum. Your avatar will now pull in nearby stars.
Oh, yeah. Why couldn't you get that upgrade earlier?
Yeah. Well, it might have been a little bit much to introduce all at once, right? That's pretty complicated.
So now it's just a bunch of yeah.
They're making you feel strong with your new abilities.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Fulla is going to be able to catch up at this point.
It would take a lot.
Yeah, especially getting a power-up that makes it even easier to collect these star bits. Scienciums.
We need 48 Scienciums here. Sciencium crystals.
Fog is making this game look almost controllable. It's very impressive.
Yeah, this is like... He's making it look like you can play this game, no problem. We should do this as a weekly or something sometime. I'd love to see more of this race. Okay, this is the level where you gotta go off to the left and right to...
Oh, and they're shooting off little guys. HP might factor down to 99 HP.
Look out!
98.
So yeah, this one's kind of hard because there's the thing
It's just
is
the
nowhere
one.
near. Yeah.
Yeah.
Building up the speed. Going for a mega spin.
Oh, it's gonna. So that actually was very beneficial for that one guy because they're able to enter it from the other side.
Oh no! It's
It
going
bounces right back.
It's coming through. Okay, so on the right side of this room, I didn't collect everything and accidentally shot myself back through the exit, and I had to go back into the right room, and I remember it being hard.
96 HP though. Who knows?
This room sucks because everything is like movable. Nothing is static in this room.
But that one guy is making very clean. Only 2 left.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive.
1 left. Gotta
Shoutouts
concede
to
why they.
Shoutouts to Marble Masters, the pit.
There it is.
Needs to get back. Needs to
Yeah,
make it
getting
to the
out.
exit. Get out of here. They're holding me in.
Let me out.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there it
We're out of
is.
there.
But getting shot by the little guys.
Oh no, look out. There it is. The end of the zone.
And that's
Zone
it.
completed.
That one
is
guy
the
takes the
race.
victory. I kind of do wish we got to see a little bit more of this game.
I'm curious what lies ahead. We will. I think we may be seeing a return of this sometime. I don't even know what Strange Attractors 1 is. Do you, FFAO? Did you? How'd you find this?
I don't remember how I found this. I was just looking for indie games, and then this came up somehow.
Fantastic. Now I want to know. Well, let me
Oh,
see. Is
Full
this
has-
guy's site totally down, or is it just this download?
Oh, there's a bumper blocking the exit. Full of no.
Oh, they've changed the site. You can only download his new version on mobile. That's incredible. In the amount of time since this was subbed.
Didn't like that people on PC were enjoying their game.
Rejoice
like, no.
Strange Attractors 2. And the website says, like, the version you've all been waiting for.
Fullalizards actually doing this level much quicker, I think, than that one guy.
What's up, that one guy? I don't know, we can't hear you. But he's here. He's here in commentary.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, and just shortly after, Fullalizards is finishing up the goal.
Incredible.
Wow, close one. Well, that was definitely an interesting control scheme for a game.
Yeah, what are your thoughts? Could you go a little bit more into detail on what made it so interesting?
Oh, sure. So, like, usually in games, you directly control what direction your character moves, I would say. Up, down, left, or right. Or, in games where you can't do that, it'll be something like, you start accelerating forward or you take control left or right. And, and today we had a game where you control whether you have gravity or anti-gravity or no gravity. And that was certainly not something I've experienced before, to say the least.
Yeah, not a lot of people have experienced anti-gravity in their life.
That is also true.
But yeah, we've had a few games like this. We had that GBA one, the like bit orbital or something like that. And then we had one on DS where you walked around planets. It was like a DSiWare game. That was pretty sweet, but this one is probably my favorite that I've played that's like this.
Welcome, Fullalizards.
Hello. It was a nice chill game.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you enjoy not directly controlling your ball?
I mean, it's an interesting gimmick. I mean, there's a GBA game that's part of, I forget what it's called, but it's part of like the Art Style series or Bit
Yeah.
Generations or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's very
Bit
similar to that.
Generations
In that
Orbital.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've actually submit that in the past. But yeah, that's basically the vibe I got, and it was really cool. I like that one a lot. But I mean, you do get used to like, sort of kind of guiding the ball along. Like you can sort of set up shots, but then a lot of time you're just kind of just waiting for stuff to settle down so you can figure out what the heck you need to do. But I don't know. I enjoyed it even if I didn't win the race.
Yeah. So, question for both of you: how threatened were you when you had your HP meter go down just a little bit by
I
those
don't
little?
even think I noticed where the HP was.
I saw it, but I from the note in the paste bin that the person had to sit and wait somewhere for several minutes to actually reduce it to 0, I was not very worried at all.
Yeah, I basically just ignored the guys and enjoyed the noises that they made.
Same.
Yeah, it did get real dicey, as Exuna was saying. I think at one point, that one guy, you were down to like 96 HP out of 100.
Whoa! Uh-oh. 96 more of those shots, and I would have been out of there.
I
I'd
know.
have to reset the zone. That's like pretty far back.
It's probably assumed that the later levels would probably HP management is more of a concern, but for the purposes of this goal, it was just kind of a funny little, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's like 7 worlds. I would love to do a full game race of this sometime. I don't know how bad it gets. I mean, I assume it gets pretty tough near the end, but this does exist on mobile, and that's why you can't download it anymore since the time it was subbed on the creator's website. Now it just links to the mobile version of their game.
Definitely the fact that the mystery tournament race ends after World 0 is probably a testament to how difficult the rest of this game is. Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was interesting that's like at the beginning it was trying to like figure out how to move your ball at all and like bouncing it off the sides and things. But I think after a while it becomes a game of like attracting to a specific object and then like moving yourself around like one of those cannons in Donkey Kong and then firing yourself in the direction you want to go.
Yeah, I think Fullalizards, you noticed that mechanic a little bit earlier than that one guy of just holding the button allowed you to just kind of orbit around.
Yeah, and that was like a good way to set up like, you know, if you needed like a direct line shot to get like 5 stars in a row, that was a good way to do that. But then there was a lot of times where the ball was moving too fast, you couldn't really get it to a point where you could control it like that. So you're just kind of just waiting for it to, you know, it's kind of like pinball, I guess. You're just waiting for it to slow down enough so you can actually get control of it again.
Yeah, speaking of pinball, those bumpers in that one room
Yeah.
that essentially just blocked you from getting, as we called them, scienciums. Just kind of a silly thing to just try to bounce you around and just get through.
Those bumpers were probably for me like the number one thing I was worried I would just get like walled on.
Yeah, and then there's also just a bunch of rooms where they just put just a bunch of physics objects in like one small area. Like I think that last level had on the right section, you had just all these large physics objects in a row. I don't know if there's a good way or if I found a way to really like control situations like that. I was just kind of waiting to see which direction the ball was going and then just seeing, you know, what happens if I attract, what happens if I repel, and just sort of, you know, letting the chaos sort itself out, I guess.
I mean, I guess what happens is it
enjoyed
just averages all of them out that go toward you, but it's so hard to do that in your head. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, especially because it's not only like the locations of them, but it's the distances of them. Like that's the sort of math that is like not mental by any means.
But yeah,
this
was a lot of fun to watch. It was a really, really close race. The lead switched several times, actually. Bola started in the lead, and then... Well, I guess it only switched the one time, but it stayed close enough that, like, it could have gone either way the entire race, basically.
In the middle, there was a bunch of back and forths until... Yeah. I don't know what it was that caused that one guy to get that tiny bit of a lead. But,
kind of like the second half of Zone 3, but I mean, it was really close race, so... but yeah, great. You guys are both still in it. This was winners. And that just means Fulla gets to play more games.
Yeah, all right. I've had some decent runs in losers, so I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
Speaking of what happens there, it's not great, but we'll go with it. Let's
Yes,
see if
so-
let's see the matches that are coming up.
Doing my best TPC impression. So that one guy moves on to face the winner of either Pika Pals or the winner of Renegade and Renegadine or Econ. So the winner of those two respective matches. And Fulla drops down to play. I didn't get that one set up because of how search function works.
Well, while he's looking, we've got no more matches for about 24 hours. In 22 hours and 9 minutes, we've got another match, and then in a couple hours after that, there's a match. So tomorrow, enjoy your Monday. Take a mystery break. If you're watching this stream and you haven't scheduled your match, and you're in Winners 1, the first deadline for that is December 23rd, and I think there's still 2 pairs of people that haven't scheduled it, so I'll be pinging them, but if you happen to be watching, be aware of when that deadline is. But beyond that...
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to tell Fulla what your match is going to be like. It's too complicated.
Yeah, it's already getting
Whatever
crazy.
it is.
You have
furthest
an
out in the
opponent.
bracket right
There
now.
will be an opponent at some point.
Yes.
Okay, so nobody's passed Winners 3, but some people could be. So that would really be something if somebody makes it all the way out to Winners 4 this early on.
I mean, it is possible. There are a few matches that could be played.
And I don't know... That one guy doesn't have an opponent, though. Not yet.
No, as I said, the one that I could tell,
Yeah.
because they're all right next to each other.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well...
Oh, maybe I'll be able to see now with the result being entered.
Yeah, I bet that probably...
Fullalizard does have an opponent. You do have an opponent. You are playing even L _L. That is your opponent. We got there. It was complicated, but now
We
it
did
wasn't. I just didn't look very hard.
Well, I think that's probably it for today. That's going to be it for quite a while, but everyone
Be on the
enjoy
lookout.
yourselves until we see you again. And then you have to immediately stop enjoying yourself in order to watch a mystery tournament race.
We do have some vodcasts that we are getting put together, so there
That's
will
true.
be probably a stream sometime next week recapping all of those matches that were played over the past week and a half.
I'm getting
that
on
weren't able to be
downloading those,
streamed.
right now. I did learn that there are 2 matches right now where we've lost the footage, unfortunately, but it's nothing insane. But so I'm downloading them quick now, and hopefully that won't happen moving forward.
Hopefully we have a few more, maybe some random races just popping up, some people doing their matches. But who knows? We'll find out in the future.
You want to raid Hone Noob playing tabletop games? Is he playing it in a marathon? Also,
Really,
I
really
don't know
long
how to
one, I
raid.
think.
If somebody wants to raid, somebody has to do it. Oh, it's really, really long-a-thon. That's my favorite marathon. If somebody wants to do it, though, it's got to be not me, because I don't know how. I don't think I'm able to.
I think you are. If you, I think there might just be like a chat function that you can just do like raid.
We looked
or
into this.
whatever.
You have to be a bigger than a mod. /raid. Let's try it. Nope. Nice. Exuno can do it.
Cool. So no raid message. Just go and support Pwn Noob being a part of really, really longathon.
Yes. Say hello. I gotta go. Bye.
Best raid message.